Woo! What's happening, everybody? It is I once again, Mr. Cinema Junkie. And I'm coming at you with a video that I haven't done in a while. And thanks to my brother from another mother, Scott, aka WILLIEMARK1, that has changed. An unboxing, people. Doing an unboxing. Scott, as we all know him in private circles, has been updating his collection and getting some Blu-rays and some out-of-print stuff, and he upgraded some of his collection to Blu-ray, and he had a stack of DVDs, and there was like 3 or 4 people he was contacting. 3 I know for sure. And he gave me first dibs, which I was like, thanks, man, you know. And it was one of those things where I was kind of like, should I take it? Should I not take it? I didn't want to take, you know, the meat off anyone's plate. But some of these were ones that I had wanted to get and put off getting. So it worked out perfectly. So I wasn't a damn hog about it. I'm like, give them all to me. You know, I didn't want to do that. Not going to be like that. But I got ones that I had actually wanted to get and stuff. Some that I needed for different reasons. So here it is. Straight from the den of WILLIEMARK1. Sometimes these packages like to overlap and I can't cut them right. Then I feel like a big dodo. Big old dodo. That's me! Alright. Not too deep now, she said. You can tell the seasoned movie collector because they give the way they receive. I think anybody else would have just thrown these in the box and been like, here you go, here's your DVDs. Look at this. Extra paper so they don't move around in there. Lots of bubble wrap. That's the markings of courtesy and professionalism. Scott, thank you, my brother. I really, really appreciate this. Some of these are, well, one at least is one I just wanted to share with some people. I'm going to be buying a copy of this when it becomes available, and I don't know when it's going to be available, maybe in the next 6 months, I'm not sure. But I'll explain as I go. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Take these out. Take this out. What? Okay, sorry about that. Alright, first up, wow, this is still in the package, man. The Thing. Probably, if it's not the top Carpenter flick, it is one of the top 3, at least. The Thing. It can't be denied that it's one of the top films ever. Okay, it covers the basis of both. I would say it covers both horror and science fiction, but leans more towards horror. And the scenery, the cinematography, the acting, got a whole boatload of top-notch actors in here. and creature effects by Rob Bottin, and I mean it's great. The follow up, some people mistakenly called it a remake. It wasn't. Was pretty damn good as well. If this is a 10, that one's definitely, to me, it was an 8. So yeah, The Thing. I've been meaning to add this to my collection. Also, Suspiria. This is the Blue Underground edition of Suspiria. There was this really radical box set that I saw maybe a year or two ago. Had all these really great, neat little extras in it, but the damn thing was like $55-$60, and you know, the times where I can throw around $60 for a single collection, a single movie, or a single edition, those times are few, very few and far between. So I've never had Suspiria in my collection, and I'm glad to finally have that. It's a 2-disc set. Nice. Look at that. Badass! And my very good friend Steph sent me a picture. She drew a picture of this one time. Hell of an artist. And that was cool. I still got it somewhere. I'll pull it out someday. The picture. I'm going to save that one for last. Another Dario Argento goodie. Deep Red. Hatchet Murders. Another one that... This is one of those ones that I always saw on a VHS tape when I'd go to the rental places when I was younger, and the picture always weirded me out. It was a picture of the doll, his head split in half. You probably know which one I'm talking about. But I love the movie. I thought the movie was great. I haven't seen it in many, many years, and never owned it, so now I do. Nice little double feature there. Suspiria and Deep Red. Next, this is one I'd heard about from quite a few of the distinguished members of the horror community. I've heard this title passed around a lot, and I was curious. I was genuinely curious about it. So I saw an opportunity to get it risk-free. Haven't heard much more about it other than people throwing the name around a lot. It's a movie called Just Before Dawn. Synergy Entertainment, and although it's what is it, thermal printing, right? Is that what they call that? Thermal print? It's not paper. It's on the disc. It's actually put on the disc. Despite that, according to what Willie showed on the what Scott showed in the video is that it is a DVD-R. And that's totally cool because there are places that have, like, I don't know if you'd call it a license or what, but they have the okay to print these as needed. So this is one of those times that they ran off a copy when somebody ordered it. Just like my Pixote, I think it's pronounced Pixote, Pixote. My Pixote DVD, I ordered it from Amazon, but it came to me on a DVD-R, and it even said in the little thing at the bottom, we print these to order. So yeah, it's on a DVD-R. Never seen it, but you know, I've been like mad interested about it. I guess that's the original poster right there. Can't wait to see that. A absolute classic, and this is the one that I'm waiting for an official release of this movie from Unearthed Films, which is going to be, I don't know. There's a lot going on with this. They've got a big screening coming up with a display of all the props from the movie. And, excuse me, I just ate some nachos. And they're going to be auctioning off some pieces from the movie. Will I be buying some of those pieces? No, because I don't have that kind of money. But am I interested in it? Hell yeah, I would love to own a piece of that movie. That's history, man. But here it is, a Serbian film. Now I own the Blu-ray, and that one was cut by about 2 minutes, and you'd be very surprised how much you can lose in 2 minutes. It can really change the landscape of a movie. I have a 3-disc edition that's supposed to be fully uncut. It has like the soundtrack and all that other stuff in it. But from what I was told, that company ripped off the director. And I'm almost ashamed to own it because that thing was not cheap. But to know that they didn't forward any of those funds to the director of the movie, I feel like I'm kind of like an accomplice after the fact. So F that shit, and I'm waiting for an official release from Unearthed Films to rebuy it. I'm gonna buy it again because I know they do this right. They're gonna do it completely right. It'll probably be a nice 2 or 3 disc edition, like some of the other movies they've released, and if it's not, I would be very surprised if it wasn't. But if it isn't, it's still gonna be fantastic. Plus, there's a Serbian film documentary I believe they're working on. From what I've heard, from what I've read, there's like 60 hours of footage that wasn't used, which I'm sure will make it into some of the extras in the movie, if not cut back into the film, so there's an even more uncut version. The most uncut version I've seen is like 103 or 104 minutes. Back when this movie was first making the rounds, from word of mouth and stuff, there was a lot of downloading going on of this flick before it was made available anywhere. And you either got a screener copy that was very uncut, or you got a copy that had the cut marks, had little X's in the corner where they added that part back in, and that was the part that was telling you this is the part that needs to be cut, this needs to be cut. There are little X's in the corner. Those are the two copies that I'm familiar with. And then one time there was a copy made with fan subs, and so you got to watch the movie and get subtitles and know what was going on. I did have one of those downloaded copies. I hate to admit it, I did have one. And then I thought, well, I'll make up for it. I'll buy it on Blu-ray. But this was a cut version, so I went and got the uncut version. I said, I'm going to make up for it and buy 2 of them. And I still didn't do it because they didn't, they ripped the guy off. So here we go again, round 3. I'm going to order it again. But I needed the one that I got is a Region 2 DVD. And the people that I want to see this don't have region-free players. So I've got this now. Bada boom. And this looks thermal printed, and it looks like a studio DVD, but I'm pretty sure I'll hear that these guys did something jacked up as well. That seems to be the nature of the beast as far as this movie's concerned. Everybody got their grubby fingers to get a piece of the pie and ran out to get it because they knew it was going to be one of the most shocking movies ever, and they had to go and grab their piece. But then, throw some crumbs back to the guy who made the damn thing, and it's unheard of. So this one is kind of interesting because it's got like English all over here, and then down here it looks like Japanese writing or Chinese, maybe Korean. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. I don't have my glasses on, but it's an all-region DVD. I'm just glad to have one that I can share with some friends because I'm really going to be pushing for the sale of the Unearthed title. I'm really going to be telling you, I'm going to spread the word, spread the gospel, let them all know what's up, and tell them, hey man, the guy who directed this movie, in an interview, he said the only thing he regretted about making this movie is that he didn't make it more brutal. So, take that ideology and let a guy like, Stephen Biro run with that concept, and we're in for a treat, people. That's all I'm going to say. I would be very, very surprised if that movie didn't run well over like 105, 106, probably further than that. Who knows? Because I don't know what wound up on the cutting room floor, and I don't know what they took out of it before they released it as an uncut version. But I'm very interested to find out. It's gotta be macabre. It's gotta be over the top. It really has to be, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I rambled on enough. They're a Serbian film, people. If you don't know, now you know. And the last one in this pile, and I am really happy to have this. This is one I was going to get from Amazon a couple years ago, and I kept putting it off. I don't know why. And but now look, got sent to me. Cannibal Holocaust, an old favorite. One of the best found footage films around, and this one is presented in a really nice slipcase. And here's the inside, the package inside, the label. And let's see what we got here. Little mini poster. Is it a mini poster? Oh no, sorry. Oh yeah, it is. Wow. Look at that. Damn. Holy smokes, that's nice. It has the chapters and stuff in here. And it is a 2-disc edition, which is cool, and they both look like film reels. That's pretty neat. So cool, man. This is like monstrous. I love it. The most disturbing, shocking film I've ever seen. Eli Roth, director of Hostel. Why didn't they say Eli Roth, the director of Green Inferno? It's kind of in the same vein. Who knows? But slipcase. Check it out. Sinister Cinema 1990. Slipcase. Ooh. Grindhouse releasing. Let's see, what are some of the special features on here? Since I'm talking to Angel directly. New high def transfer, original uncensored director's cut, provocative audio commentary by director Ruggero Deodato and what is it? Star Robert Kerman. Yes. Can't wait. Throw this down. Check it out. I've watched it many times before, but this is going to be a treat. It really is. And there's a couple of extra little goodies here. But it's good, you know. What do you got here? Okay. Yeah, that's for a whole other video. But anyways, there you have it, guys. Serbian film, Just Before Dawn, Deep Red, Suspiria, The Thing, and Cannibal Holocaust Deluxe Edition. I am one happy camper, let me tell you. And I have some more movies on the way because I ordered a few. So that should be not too much longer, I hope. But thanks again, Scott. You rock, bro. And that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. That was fun. I look forward to... I got some reviews coming up, too, so stick around. Soon. I might be revisiting an old format that I've done before. Stay tuned. Till next time, guys. Take care. Peace, and I'll be talking to you all real soon.